Oh, feeling good. So I just want to talk about my boy Dak and this contract extension's wild. 240 million is what it looks like, based on the headlines. Um, Holy crap, man! Holy crap! So I was actually a little bit shocked by this because, one, Jerry Jones should not have signed Dak. Dak is not that good. Like, he's a good regular season quarterback. He's passable, but he's not gonna get you a championship. I'm sorry, dude. And you spending that much money on, quite frankly, a mediocre quarterback, you're giving. Even Patrick Mahomes is not making that money. He would. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is not dumb enough to take that amount of money though, because he realizes that if he wants to be the greatest of all time, he needs an offensive line. Dak is not going to have anyone to protect him. Also, he's going to lose the locker room. He probably already has, to be honest. But you are giving Dak too much. Too much. It's like when they paid Daniel Jones. It's awful. Terrible. Worse. This is gonna bite Jerry Jones in the butt. I mean, Jerry Jones probably doesn't care anymore. He's like, you know what? The glory days are behind me. I'm just gonna watch. I think he just wants to see the Cowboys burn. Signing Signing Dak Prescott to a $240 million contract is just basically saying, hey, I don't care about my franchise. That's too much money. I'm sorry. Yeah, hold on. I'm taking a poop real quick, so I'm going to put this here. But yeah, so for me personally, I'm a little bit shocked, a little bit stunned, a little annoyed, quite frankly. Um, I think it's a bad move. I think it's one of the worst moves I've seen in a while, and just a little stunned. That's all. Quite a bit stunned, to be honest, because there's no reason to sign Dak. Honestly, he should have just let Dak's contract ride out. If Dak didn't want to play, just play fucking whoever the hell's the backup for the Cowboys. Look, I'm not a Cowboys fan, but that franchise is so fucked right now. You signing one of the most mediocre quarterbacks. He's very run of the mill, by the way. Dak is so run of the mill. He is. I'm sorry, Cowboys Nation. It's a bad move. Just saying, all right? And yeah, one of the worst moves that Jerry Jones could have made. This. See these tampons here? That's what I think about this. It's tampons. It's tampons in the boys' restroom. No, it's one of the worst moves I think Jerry Jones could have made. You don't give elite quarterback money to a mediocre quarterback. It's like when they signed Daniel Jones to that. Daniel Jones's contract's looking actually kind of good now in retrospect. Even though Daniel Jones sucks, I'm really not a. I can't. I mean, like, I think the Giants are a terrible organization too. Like, it's sad the organizations with like the most money in the biggest cities. I just don't understand. Like, how do you? I got this news while I was sitting on the toilet from my fantasy app, and I was like, dude, sitting on the toilet, looking at my fantasy app, and then $240 million extension to Dak Prescott becoming the highest paid player. Why? And it's like a 4-year I don't know, it's like 4-year extension. Like, Jerry Jones, are you out of your fucking mind? You out of your fucking mind, dude? Come on, man. Fuck you, Jerry Jones. Fuck you. Man, I'm not even a Cowboys fan. I think this is probably the worst mistake. I mean, he better be trying. I mean, you can't even trade him at this point. You're stuck with Dak. Nobody's. It's the stupidest move I've ever seen. Like, I may not be a GM or anything. Look, and it takes one, obviously. I don't know. It's frustrating, man. Like, I just don't understand. Hold on. Take a dress real quick. But the point I'm making is, it's pretty fucking simple. Why? Tell me why. Why would you pay Dak the most money out of any player? You paid him more than CD. CD Lamb is considerably more valuable because he's actually a good receiver, a great receiver actually. In fact, he's phenomenal. Dak is lucky to have if Dak didn't have CD Lamb. Yeah, watch the Cowboys are gonna suck. They already have been sucking, but they're gonna suck even worse. Now, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they'll win the Super Bowl this year. But I call him Diva Dak, by the way, because he's a fucking diva. He's more of a diva than I am. And I got big man tits. The point I'm trying to make is this. Why, Jerry Jones? Why? You know, I'm not even a Cowboys fan. I'm hurting for Cowboys Nation right now. Usually I want the Cowboys to suck, don't get me wrong. But not like this. Not like this. Don't. No. Don't sign Dak. Why'd you do it? Damn it, Jerry. I'm frustrated. I hope it's fake news. Even though I got it from the ESPN app. Let me just look at that real quick one more time. Dak Prescott becomes highest paid player in NFL history with 4-year, $240 million contract extension. Ugh. That's so bad. Jerry. This is dude. I think the problem with the Cowboys franchise isn't the players necessarily. It's the brains behind the operation is the problem. Jerry Jones is the problem. Jerry Jones needs to go. He needs to relinquish his ownership right now, please. You've done damage to Cowboy Nation. You've hurt Cowboy Nation more than anything, and I'm done. I'm not even a Cowboys fan. Like I feel like I'm hurting with the Cowboys fans right now. Like I never thought I'd say this, but Von Knight, my boy, dude, I'm feeling for you, bro. I'm feeling for you. I gotta put a shirt on. Hold on, everybody. See this? I gotta put this shirt on. It's my Dak Prescott jersey. I'm just kidding. But dude, come on. Really? Why, Jerry? Why? Why would you sign him? Why would you do this to me, man? Come on, dude. It's a bad move. It's a real bad move, you guys. Bad move. Bad. What do you guys? So, guys, in the comments, live comments, what do you guys think about this move? How Cowboys Nation? How do you feel? Skip Bayless is not doing pretty good. I'm pretty sure. Skip Bayless is probably punching his wiener. You know. I just don't get it. I'm just putting on my shirt real quick. Hold on. Like, you might as well sign Jimmy G, you know? You might as well you could just sign any mediocre quarterback. Dak is not that great. I'm so sick and tired. The only person who made Dak look good last year was CD Lamb. CD Lamb made Dak look like way better than he really is. And it's like, it's the most frustrating thing in the world. I don't get it, man. I sincerely don't understand. Like, how do people justify this shit, man? I don't know. I can't explain it. It's irritating. I'm in disbelief and shock. I hate to break it to you, Cowboy Nation, but this is happening. This is your football team now. Your team was already shit. Now it's even shittier. And good for them. You know, good for Jerry Jones for making them shittier. This is not sponsored by Monster, by the way, but Monster's good. I'm fueled by the no sugar Monsters sometimes in the morning. It's either that or a French roast. But what do you guys think? Really, what do you guys think? This is bad. 60. It's basically 4 years. So 240 divided by 4. That's sick. That's 60. That's 60 million. 60 million a year. And I hope I don't know how much of that money's guaranteed, by the way. I'll have to look at the contract a little further. This is just breaking, by the way. Breaking. I hate to disappoint you, Cowboy. No, I do kind of like to disappoint you, Cowboy Nation, because Cowboy Nation, look, the arrogance of Cowboy fans, it baffles me. You guys know that you have a shitty owner, right? One of the worst owners in the league. Sucks. I mean, he's not like I don't think he's an ethically broken man by any means, but when I say worst owner, worst decision maker I've ever seen. He all he has to do is relinquish the job to some competent GM, just somebody competent. Jerry Jones has proven time and time again he is not a competent GM. So, Daniel Vaughn, how you doing, brother? Cowboy fan? I know you're probably hurting seeing that 60 million a year, by the way. 60 mil. Dude, Dak has lost the locker room. Nobody in that locker room respects him already. Then they're going to see that he's getting paid 60 million to be a mediocre quarterback. He's lost the locker room. Nobody's going to want to defend this dude. He's not a guy that deserves Patrick. That's Patrick Mahomes money right there. Nobody. I didn't see this coming. And I think it's probably one of the worst moves. And Jerry's made a lot. Jerry Jones has made a lot of dumb decisions. Dumb. But this is the worst. Jerry Jones. I was never a Cowboy fan, but if the Seahawks pulled this shit and gave Geno Smith, because I'm a Seahawks fan, but if Geno Smith got a $60 million contract, I would stop being a Hawks fan. I would stop. It'd be like, I'm done. Until, like, if Jerry Jones was the Seahawks decision maker, I would refuse to watch any Seahawk game. Not a single game. Not one. Nope. I couldn't. I just couldn't, man. Like, if Cowboy Nation, I'm feeling for you today. You guys just wasted your cap space on one of the most mediocre fucking quarterbacks. I'm not, like, I think he's good. I'm not saying he's like, but he is middle of the road, right? He chokes in the playoffs every time. Like, he reminds me a lot of Tony Romo, right? And, well, actually, I don't know who's better, Tony Romo or Dak. I think Dak's probably more talented. But, dude, Jerry's just going to need to really swallow the pill and realize that he made a mistake. Jerry Jones, acknowledge that you made a mistake, dude. It's okay. All you had to do was to not sign Dak, let him go on free agency, and everything would have been fine. Instead, you double down on a mistake. This is a great example of somebody doubling down on a very bad mistake, right? You know people like this, doubling down hard on a mistake. Like, hey, I made a mistake, but you know what? I think it'll work out better this time, even though it's been years. Year after year after year, the same mistake, right? Oh no, it'll work this time, fifth time around. But no, here's the problem with Jerry Jones. He's clearly not a good general manager. He's clearly the problem. He's the kryptonite for the Cowboys organization. I think Jerry needs to sell the team. Sell the team, Jerry. You've clearly proven that you're not worthy of... Because Cowboys, it's a historic franchise. That really is. It's like the Lakers. It's like Jeannie Buss and the Lakers. She needs to sell the team, by the way. It's another... Like, I may not be fans of the Lakers or the Cowboys or any of some of these major franchises. Obviously, I like shittier franchises like Portland. Portland's kind of lost me a bit, actually. Portland Trailblazers have lost me as far as my basketball team has. Seahawks, I don't know what they're doing anymore. DeGoat at Fortnite says hi, and I say hi back, hello. Oh, you guys, what are we doing? What are you doing here? Jerry Jones just overpaid for Dak. This is really just like me just trying to give Jerry Jones a lesson. I'm 36 years old, Jerry. It reminds me of the old saying that old people well, not the old saying, but statistically old people are less willing to admit when they've made a mistake and are more willing to probably double down on that mistake. Jerry Jones is proving that time and time again right now. This is proof. Jerry Jones right now is proving that statistic that old people tend to double down on their mistakes. So, yeah, that's a terrible thing. It's Jerry, come on, man. What do you guys really think about this? Because I'm stunned. 60 million a year. I don't know how much of that's guaranteed, but I'm pretty sure a good amount is. That's a huge extension, you guys. That's bad. Dak has this franchise by the nuts. They can't let go. It's crap, dude. I gotta go do some laundry here in a bit, but Cowboys Nation or anybody really in the chat, feel free to add to the chat discussion because this is huge, man. All right, quick poll. Are the Cowboys screwed? All right, so I just put out a poll. And let's see. We'll see what that poll results. So I just put out a poll, you guys. Are the Cowboys screwed? So I want you guys to answer that poll if you can. Yeah. Let me see if I can edit the poll a little bit. No, I can't edit. It's fine. But are the Cowboys screwed, basically? What do you guys think? Are the Cowboys effed in the A? Did Jerry Jones make a mistake? You signed Dak for $60 million a year. $60 million. You guys lost to the fucking Packers in the first round. The youngest Packer team I've ever seen. You guys, Jerry, come on, man. What are you guys doing, man? Just so done. I'm so done, man. So done. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think Jerry dropped the ball? Do you guys think he dropped the ball, man? Because I think he did. Well, we'll see what the polls say. See, answer the poll, goddammit. So answer the poll. Are the Cowboys screwed? I want to know what as I think they are. I'm going to say, I don't know if I can vote yes on my own poll. Hold on. No, it won't let me, but that's all right. I'm actually pretty stunned. If you guys want to know the truth, I'm beyond stunned. This is a disappointment, man. Like I said, not a Cowboys fan at all. Just somebody who I'd love to see the franchise do better. I think, if they're going to call themselves America's team, they better start winning, to some degree. And there's a lot of pressure being on the Cowboys. It is one of the biggest franchises out there. I don't think they're seeing a Super Bowl anytime soon. For a while, I think the longer that Jerry Jones stays as the owner and the GM, I think the longer that you guys are without a Super Bowl is what it boils down to for the Cowboys. And Cowboys lost probably a lot of their fan base today. And there's probably a lot of Cowboys fans who are looking at this video and saying, even this non-Cowboy fan that's talking to me right now, I feel nothing but empathy for you guys. Like if Seattle, who, by the way, I think Geno Smith is at the same level as Dak Prescott. I'm not kidding. I think that Dak's probably a little bit better, but a little bit better does not mean $60 million a year. Why? 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 See, this is another reason why I think Dak doesn't want to win a Super Bowl. You don't take $60 million in a cap sport if you want to win a Super Bowl. And that offensive line he has that's currently there, they're not going to back him up. They're just going to watch him get sacked because they know he doesn't deserve that money. They know. Cowboys Nation, you know Dak does not deserve 60 mil. It's insane. It really is. It's insane, man. Cowboys fans, it's okay. I'll hold you. I'll caress you. I'll stroke your hair. I'll sniff your hair. No, just kidding. But no, Cowboys Nation, I'm sorry. You guys got fucked today. Part of me is kind of happy about this, though. Part of me is a little bit satisfied. Just because I've been saying if Jerry Jones gives Dak his money, which honestly might be the worst decision I've seen the Cowboys make. Cowboys make a lot of bad decisions. I should say, Jerry Jones makes a lot of bad decisions. The Cowboys could be a very great franchise if Jerry Jones would just sell or not. He doesn't need to even sell the team. You could stay the owner, Jerry, but you know what you need to do? You need to get Bill Belichick as your GM. That's even worse. I don't know. That's bad. But no, you got to get rid of you got to stop being the GM, dude. Jerry has proven time and time again that he does not know how to evaluate talent. Jerry Jones, I'm sorry, brother, you can't. You don't know how to evaluate talent. You've made it clear. You have a track record. CeeDee Lamb was a good sign, by the way. Signing CeeDee Lamb was probably one of the smartest decisions you could make. But then you signed Dak Prescott to $60 million. I'm sorry, that's overvalued. You paid way too much for mediocrity. And you know what happens when you pay too much for mediocrity? You get screwed. You get screwed. By the way, I'm better than Colin Cowherd, by the way. Colin Cowherd does this for a living, and he sucks at it, and I don't. And it's sad. I don't even really do sports takes for a living. I just love doing them on occasion. But this is bad. All right, Colin Cowherd's probably going to say this is a good. I'm curious to see what Colin's take on this contract is. I think he's going to come up with some bullshit that it needed to get done. Look at the quarterback market. It's like, no, you just let that contract ride out and then don't re-sign Dak Prescott is what you do. And if Dak decides to hold out this season because you're not going to re-sign him, how about this? Play the backup. Cowboys Nation, by the way, would probably support that. Because Cowboys Nation knows that you don't pay Dak $60 million. You don't pay Dak that much to begin with. Dak has not proven himself at all. In fact, I'm going to also rag on another person that I think does not deserve to get paid, and that's Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins got way too much money. I can't remember his exact contract details, but he's not worth the price that they're paying. Atlanta Hawks got boned, by the way. I'm looking at the poll, by the way, so are the Cowboys screwed? It's 50-50 right now. There's 2 votes. One says yes, one says no. Okay. Really? Really? See, you guys, so there's some, okay, so the delusional Cowboy fans are back, by the way. These are the shitty, dumb Cowboy fans that I love you, Vaughn. I love you. Just going to say that right now. I say this with love. But we're talking about the Cowboys fans who really think that Jerry knows best. It's like, dude, Jerry doesn't know shit. Jerry Jones, I'm not going to lie, I clearly would be a better GM than Jerry Jones. Yes, so you heard me. I may not know what the contracts are like or how to deal with them, but I have the sense to know that you don't pay Dak Prescott, and I'm going to put this out here, you don't pay Dak Prescott $60 million. Does that make sense? Is this clicking? You don't pay him that much, man. You just don't pay Dak that much, man. Unreal. Unbelievable. So I don't know. What are you guys thinking about this? Let's have more participation in the poll, please. I'm stunned. I'm really stunned, you guys. Stunned. It really is blown. I mean, like, so my take is this. Jerry, I mean, clearly, I think Jerry Jones should sell the team. He just ruined it. Might as well. You know, nobody, you can't trade Dak now. You just paid an older quarterback who hasn't proven himself at all, who's had plenty of time, by the way, to prove himself, um, who's basically choked in the playoffs time and time again. I don't understand. I just don't get it. Like, Cowboys Nation, man, clearly likes to get railed in the butt. This is the only conclusion I can make, is that Cowboys Nation just wants it right in the rump. They just want to take it. And wow. Whoa, this poll is interesting. So 2 say no, 1 says yes. Are the Cowboys screwed? Really? Really? Payush Kumar says your age. Well, what age do you think I am? What age do you think Daddy is? Yeah. Mr. Kumar. Well, how old do you think I am, bro? No, thank you though. That's very flattering. I'm 36. 36 shockingly. I don't feel a day over 25 though. But the way I look at it, man, is like, I'm actually shocked in this poll. I thought more people would overwhelmingly say yes, are the Cowboys screwed? But I guess people really think the Cowboys are not screwed. Okay, well, I guess we're just delusional Cowboys fans. Like, delusional. Like, dude, signing Dak Prescott to $60 million a year is an NFL cap death sentence. I think you guys need to be aware of this. Like, the NFL is a capped sport, meaning that if you sign one player to a $60 million a year contract, I don't know what the actual limits are in the NFL for their cap, but the Cowboys have taken up most of their cap space with Dak Prescott. This is not good, you guys. I just don't understand. Piyush Kumar says, I am India. I don't know English, but thank you, bud. Thank you, man. No, it's okay if you don't speak a lot of English. That's okay. You know, honestly, the fact that you understand even some of the things that I'm saying is pretty impressive. So, English is my first language, and I feel like I don't even speak it very well. All right, here we go. But yeah, I gotta go do some laundry here in a bit. But man, Cowboys Nation, I just I'm feeling for you guys right now. I'm really rooting for you guys to do well. I would love to see the Cowboys do well, but dude, honestly, really, it's not good. Not good at all, man. That's a contract I can't get behind, you guys. That's a bad contract. Mikey G gives this contract a thumbs down. You don't pay Dak Prescott the most money in the NFL to be just another mediocre quarterback. He better. Now, here's the thing. Let's see. PU says, okay, sir, can you make motivation lines, sir? I am 18 years old. Okay. Let's see. Motivational line. Save your assets, not your money. Your assets are more valuable than your money. Invest in yourself. That's important. And I will say that when everybody tells you that you suck, um, then you need to stop listening to everybody else and try to listen to yourself. Um, write down how you wish to see yourself and how you wish to be, and then you'll find ways to get to that position. It takes a bit of time sometimes, but write down the 10 most. Oh, another thing that's really good advice that I got um, from a book I read actually, and it was a quote. Well, I wouldn't say a quote from Charles Schwab, but Charles Schwab paid like $25,000 to a guy for this advice, and it's really good advice, by the way. Um, Write down the 10 most important things you need to do today and do them. And I was like, that's actually pretty smart. Just get a blank sheet of paper, write down the 10 most, just take 5 minutes out of your day. I just need to start doing this more often. I'm a bit of a hypocrite for not doing this, but take 10 minutes out of your day, write down like the 10 most important things you need to do, and then do them. And it's huge. Like that's actually a pretty good piece of advice because it allows you to prioritize the day. I think we get so caught up in our day to day like habits. I think habits are a good thing to form. Obviously, you do form good habits over time by doing the right things. But I think doing the exact same motion every day without any sort of variation. I think forcing yourself to think about your day is important. So forcing yourself to write down what are the 10 most important things I need to do today. Um, it forces you to prioritize, and your list is going to probably suck. It's probably not even going to be the right type of list. But the more you do the list, the more you'll get it right over time. So that's like $25,000 advice, by the way. And the reason it's $25,000 is because Charles Schwab was willing to write. I think it was 25. I might be wrong on the amount that he paid, but all in all, Charles Schwab paid five, wrote this guy a large check just for a single piece of advice. Piyush Kumar says, "Sir, your lines are very hard. I mean, very difficult, sir. I'm sorry, bud. Sorry about that, bud." Um, my alarm. But I will say this. So Jerry, bad move. That's probably one of the worst moves I've ever seen. You don't pay Dak Prescott $60 million. I don't think he's worth it. Look, I've never. As somebody who I can actually throw a football, which is funny. Like I'm not saying I can be a good quarterback, but like I probably actually would have been a good football player, a decent one at least. I got the body for it. Probably either tight end or offensive lineman, one or the other. But like, I understand football though. You can understand it even if you don't like play it professionally. Um, but yeah, they're just certain players that you don't sign $60 million a year. Anybody with half a brain is gonna tell you that signing Dak with that amount of money is you would have been better off just taking your chances in the NFL draft. I'm not kidding. Why not? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it was a bad move, and Dak wasn't worth it, man. Dak just well, first off, Dak just screwed you guys by signing that. So there we go. Jerry Jones is is a moron. Let's put it lightly. But well, all right. I gotta do some laundry, then I gotta watch some football. But thank you guys for taking the time to view this. I really appreciate it. Feel free to subscribe if you guys want, if you guys like this shit. But I'm gonna try to do more live reactions to things that happen in the NFL or just in general, if I think it's important enough. Um, but this I could not get behind. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Fuck you, Cowboy Nation. Cowboy Nation, you suck ass.